Alright guys, I'm here today with a review of these guys right here, some PokePla models. Now some of you may know about these kind of things, some of you may not. They're essentially little small model kits for Pokemon. And most of the time they're sold in evolution sets of either the starters from each game or each series, or some other really popular characters. Like I know there's a Dragonite line, for example. Now, with each of the 3 evolution ones, a Pikachu is included, to my knowledge, but I don't believe it's included with the models that's just a single character like Ho-Oh or Raikou or the black or white Kyurem, things like that. They're very reasonably priced. I got these in Korea for $6, I believe, $5 or $6, but you can buy them on HLJ for $7 or $8, something like that. So to me, it's very reasonably priced because they're fun little things to put together. They're fun to paint if you want to do that, and they're simple too, and they look nice on a display shelf. Now these are painted, but I also have a Typhlosion set here that I'm going to include in this review that isn't painted, so you can see what they look like painted and not. The reason I painted these is I wanted a little more show-accurate kind of colors, but I know the bay leaf still is a little off. Don't nitpick me on that, but it is true. I just got a poor colored yellow mixed whenever I painted it. Anyway, this is the Pikachu. Now, I painted him yellow, but I still did use stickers for everything else. I had planned on hand painting all that, but I got kind of lazy. I did these many months ago during when I was painting my Blade Liger, and I kind of got frustrated with painting models. So I just used stickers for everything else. Now, some of the stickers stick very nicely, like all these, but the ears have a lot of trouble sticking on. And that's because they have to go around curved surfaces and stuff. So that's a little unfortunate, but understandable. So that's the Pikachu. Here's the Chikorita. The only thing I used stickers for here were her eyes. Now, this, the Chikorita is 2 halves, and I snapped them together and I removed the seam line. Actually, don't think you can see it at all anymore, which makes me happy, of course, because that was the point. Here's the bay leaf. Again, I know, very poor colors on this. I wish I would have done a little more faded out yellow. And then the Meganium. Now this was actually pretty difficult to paint. As you can see there, the paint is chipping a little bit. That's because this is rubber. This is not plastic like the rest of it. And it's just the paint cracked right off of it after I painted it some. So that was unfortunate. I was really happy with how I got the color on this one though. I think the color is pretty close to what it should be. Now the final evolution on all of these has a little feet action feature, kind of. So you move the tail, Meganium's head goes up and down. Something like that. Just simple, but a fun little gimmick on each of the final evolutions. So, with that set out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the Typhlosion set. Now this is unpainted, like I said before. First we have the Pikachu here. Very shiny plastic, of course. And as you can see, the stickers are actually having a little more trouble sticking onto these than the Meganium one did. Since the Meganium ones are painted, it has a little more grit to the plastic, has a little more sticking power. Next up is Cyndaquil. As you can see here, even the little black specks were stickers, but I ended up going in there and just filling in a little panel line with a marker. Gosh, for some reason I am having horrible trouble holding on to these guys. Now he doesn't have any flames on the little figure here, just some stickers where those little spots are. Next up, we have Quilava. Nice flame effect parts. Now these are molded in clear red, but you get yellow stickers to place on there, as you can see. And then stickers for his eyes. I actually found the colors on this kit to be very nice and very accurate, as opposed to the Chikorita set where right out of the box the colors on Chikorita were just horrible, to be honest. And lastly, this is the Typhlosion. And personally, Typhlosion may be one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I just think he's so cool for some reason, I don't know. But this is him, significantly larger than the rest, as you can see when I stand him up here. Yet again, clear red plastic with a yellow sticker here. And his action feature per se is being able to bend down. As you can see, he can do like a coiled down flame kind of thing, which actually doesn't look too bad, and it's a nice little fun bit of articulation. His legs are also able to move a little bit, as you can see. So that's the only real articulation you have on any of these figures I've shown, is the legs on Typlosion here. But that's okay. It's understandable that you're not going to have that great of articulation, because they are very cheap little quick models. So there's really nothing to complain about there. In all honesty, these are a heck of a lot of fun, and something that I'm really interested in getting more of someday. Whenever I have the ability to just make a big mass purchase on HLJ, I definitely want to add a whole lot of these kits to the order and just get a whole bunch of them. I mean, it was fun painting them, but personally, I actually like just building them out of the box. It's a fun little quick way to spend 30 minutes just snapping together some cool little figures. So I definitely recommend picking some up if you haven't done that before and you may be interested in it. They're definitely a great little fun thing to do. So hope you like the review, guys. And I'll go ahead and get all of them in the picture here before I end the video. There we go. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.